Okay, guys. Well, what a week. Everything from getting hit by a hurricane, kinda. We got the dirty end of this storm, and what happened with that is the hurricane swirling like this, and the tail end of the storm is pushing water towards the this barrier island, and the water came right over the island. I did a bunch of videos on it. We've been real busy. I'm actually kind of exhausted. We have run I don't know how many videos we've done, maybe 6 or 8, and putting out one more this morning. So the shorts are working. Oh my God, are the shorts working? Had no idea. Wish I would have listened and understood earlier. So here's my excuse, okay? And I'm not a guy that does excuses, but I'm going to give you my excuse anyway. So when I went through Channel Jumpstart, the short thing was new. It was new enough that nobody really kind of had their minds, or these guys didn't have their minds around it. Not nobody. I had no clue. So I'm talking to them about it, and they kind of seemed like they discouraged it. So I listened. Okay. So the thing about Walmart, Amazon, all these big companies, and all the different companies you see that have gone out of business and those that have stayed in business, is the ones that stay in business, they're changing with the times. They're changing and they're bringing on and they're embracing the technology and so on and so forth. So what happened here is what is happening here is Channel Jumpstart is a lifetime membership. Thank you, Daryl. That is awesome. You are helping me so much. So what that means, here's what that means to me. A lot of the things that I learned, they're outdated or they don't apply anymore. Things have changed. YouTube is changing. YouTube is constantly evolving. YouTube is going to dominate everything eventually. That's my opinion. Now, I didn't know nothing about YouTube 1 year and 1 month ago. Okay, it's not, we're going to be in October in 2 days. So October 29th is the first time I put an edited video together and put it out to the world. So we're not even a year into this. So excited, busting our butts. We've got to 25,000 subscribers and we were just jacked out of our minds. Okay. It seemed like right as we got the Vid-Summit, we stalled the whole thing. We did maybe too many videos on Strandview, this huge building we were tearing down. I think. I don't know. I think. So we go to Vid-Summit. I take Kenny, my editor, and Hudson, and we have a great time. And we learned. And we sponged. And if you've watched any of these other videos I'll talk about, I was in preschool. That was last year. And now, since Vid-Summit, now I'm in kindergarten. And I came back and we applied a bunch of stuff that we learned. It's freaking exciting. Guess what? I have one video that's gone viral. I think it's called viral. It's got 1.7 million views. So that's more than we've had at any time. We're over. The channel went from like 3,000 heading to 4,000 views, and now it's over 7,000 really quick. So we went from having about 600,000 views per month to now we're approaching 3 million views for this month. The one video was at 1.2 million views yesterday. It is at 1.7 this morning when I woke up. So it's gaining momentum. I heard that once you get over a million, the algorithm takes a new interest in your video. So I think that's accurate. So Hurricane Helene came in and it made a mess. It's sad. For me as a demo company, it's business though. We were starting to slow down, so I've got more business. I can keep these guys going. I got a lot of really good guys, and if we don't have enough work, I can't keep them on. I just can't keep that many guys on. So that's pretty exciting in the sense that we're picking up. Not exciting in the fact that people got harmed and people's properties got damaged. That I'm not okay with. That hurricane got within inches of coming in here. I sat there in a chair. My internet was out. Without my internet, I'm basically sitting on my hands. And it's 9:30 at night, and I'm sitting there watching the water creep towards my house. And it's just inch, another inch, another inch, another inch. And eventually it gets all the way up, and I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's moving anymore. So I'm perplexed. I know that the hurricane tide is supposed to be at a certain time, and that was 2 hours from now. And then all of a sudden, maybe the winds changed or something, because it was the combination of the wind and the high tide. So from where the water was yesterday, I estimated it was 10 foot of water between where the water was at medium tide yesterday up to my front door, or almost to my door. So it got to the stoop. Never got over the stoop, but it got to the stoop and was just lapping up against it. Just barely got up onto my pool deck. I was so freaking aggravated because I just renovated this house. This house has gone through a major renovation. It's very, very nice inside. I didn't do a really high-end renovation on this because I'm not a high-end kind of a guy. And I realized that this is a ground level house on a barrier island. And that if I have to remodel this every 5 years because of a hurricane, I'm okay with that. But I don't want to do it every year or every 2 years. I don't want to do that because in 5 years I'll be ready to renovate it anyway. So anyway, that's what's going on in my mind. So the beaches have been, so much sand got pushed over off the beaches. There were sand dunes all the way down Hickory Boulevard, and I've got a Jeep, and we were videoing and stuff, and I'm going over the Jeep, over the dunes and stuff, and the videos people were like talking about. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed I was having fun, wasn't making light of what was going on. Dude, believe me, I know what it's like, and it's not good, but being able to use my Jeep as a Jeep was kind of fun. Some of these seawalls that are on the ocean were uncovered, and not just uncovered on the beach side, but uncovered on the other side. So all that sand washed out. I don't know. And a lot of this sand did end up on the street, and they're picking it up and they're putting it back on the beach, which is great. I was fearful that there was some sort of a rule that contaminated sand or something. I don't know. There's all these silly rules that come into play when you get different people involved in things that make common sense. So, but there's a lot of that sand. It's dispersed all through these lots. It's all under these houses. It's all down the sides of the streets and stuff, and they can't get it back. So we lost a lot of sand. And that, Hurricane Ian took a lot. There's one building that was ocean, or was beachfront. Well, that was oceanfront. It literally, they built a seawall around it. If they didn't build a seawall around it, that building would have been falling in the water. And it seems like the seawall, we did a drone video on that. It seemed like the seawall did protect it. So, all right, let's get back to growing our business. Okay, so now I'm at that point now. I'm going to spend today, this is a Sunday. Angie is up in Indianapolis. I missed out on her son's wedding because of this hurricane. And so she's gone, so I take advantage of that, and then I get a Sunday, which means I'm got pretty much a whole day of not being interrupted, and I am going to learn how to put the 7 videos on at a time on 7 platforms. I'm going to work on the I'm gonna also open up Opus One and start learning it myself, so I can do the shorts myself and not have to worry about these editors, because they're busy. They're busy doing these main videos we've got. So we did the channel review with Daryl, and Daryl was very encouraging. Okay, we've come a long way. He had a lot of encouraging things to say, and he also confirmed something that I didn't even realize I needed to know. So if you're doing shorts and you're doing long form, if your shorts is not the same audience as your long form, you have a problem. if they're the same, you are in nirvana, according to him. Well, not only are mine the same, but they're like 0.05% different. So almost exactly the same. So what that means, or what I took from it, what I think that means is as many shorts as I can possibly put out, it's just going to just make my channel take off more and more and more, or our channel take off more and more and more. So that's pretty freaking exciting. Now I have a lot of content. I mean, I have probably 200 long form videos. I have, this is number 89. I have 89 of these vlogs. I have some other videos I've done that are on my junk removal channel. So I have a lot of content. So with Opus One, I can basically drop the video in there, give it a prompt, say, hey, pull the inspirational stuff out of these videos. And the AI will split up my video and give me a whole bunch of choices. And then what it'll do is it will take what I'm talking about and put it up on the screen. It's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty freaking awesome. And it makes for a really good efficiency for what we're doing. So pretty much this is that's about all I got to say for today. We are the WordPress site is up. Tuesday I'm meeting with Google Ads. I'm going to connect some ads to it. I'm running ads already, but I'm going to connect them to it correctly so we can see what's working and what's not. And then off we go. I'm going to advertise like a maniac to these contractors, although the urgency of this has probably changed significantly now because there's not going to be enough companies like mine available. We're probably going to go right back to 25 crews. So anyway, it's Remove It Pros Demolition. This is the Remove It Pros Pure Entrepreneur site. This is us showing you the business side of what we're doing, and we are eventually going to have a book out on junk removal, starting with nothing, starting from zero, and showing you how to take it all the way through into the demolition business. And also we're using this to mark and chrono to mark our journey on our way into opening up other markets. Now, we know how to run Remove It Pros. We don't really know how to open up new markets, so we're learning that right now. So this is like a super crazy marketing thing between the YouTube and the Facebook and the email blast and everything that we're doing. I think we're going to do. I've been running crazy on this. I think that it's going to pay off in a very, 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 very large way. I think it's paying off now in a small way. I think we have more business coming to us because of this YouTube channel and being out there in the public more. So I'm very excited about that too. So it's Remove It Pros Demolition and Remove It Pros Pure Entrepreneur, and we'll see you on the next video.